Okay, so now we're back with another bit of a studio tour, and always I guess I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this is a constant work in progress. This is where I'm keeping a lot of my board games, and I got a lot of old school stuff here, like Dark World, which is incomplete. I still need to finish that one. Hero Quest, I got the modern Hero Quest, which still have to find some people to play with. Sad. Battle Masters. I got this Space Marine Adventure one, and from a place called Dirt Cheap, and I think it comes with some minis too. Um, Something called 12 Realms, Beowulf the movie. I got the updated Fireball Island, and one of my many Castle Grayskulls is here. I also have some of my custom 7-inch scale skeletons that I had made with these little cast heads and painted these. Little Skeletor hiding there. Here's where I've been keeping some Migos and Godzilla figures. I got two Kurt Lowe's from the band Complete there. Voltron on the back, a giant Godzilla up here. And some more Godzillas. Different brands. One of my favorites right there is that Space Godzilla from the 90s. Trendmasters. And I got a custom Cobra Commander Masters of the Universe figure here with a removable mask. I believe I had done this. This is it. I wanted to make him into a Snake Man, which he is. Did I do that? Yeah, there you go. Was once a man. So I don't know what he's doing over here. I need to add him to put him with the rest of my collection. And what else do I got lying around in this little corner? I got a Cthulhu. I got an old school Gizmo figure that someone had gifted me. So he's just hanging out here. Some modern Dungeons and Dragons. And some more stuff. Just random, see if you can pick out what it is. Again, the name of the game is Organization, right? And the other name of the game is Time. I think back over here I got an Alf figure. There's a little Alf, dead Alf. And what's this? A box of Masters of the WWE Universe action figure assortment. I think those were the rare ones. And Bob Fett. Here's an alien Halloween bucket that I had gotten on sale at Entertainment Earth. Again, me and myself. This is actually an old school Superman, and I got replacement boots. This is one of the first Migos I've ever actually had. And Migos was a little before my time, just a little before my time. And my grandma had these because she was a doll collector. So I had a Shazam. I can still call him Shazam. Captain Marvel. And Superman that my grandma had given me. My grandma Emma. So, yeah, I still have these. I mean, she probably gave them to me when I was like 4 years old or something. So, I still got them around 40 years later, right? There's a Rebels Troop Command ship that I got for like $20 at Ekman's. What do you call those ships? Troop, whatever ship, troop, hangout ship. Some a custom Necronomicon that I did over here. This goes more into the Toronto Toys territory, where my custom art pieces are on display. My Torgo Migo action figure, and my original Tombs of the Blind Dead figure. I've since updated these with new head sculpts. But and on this side, I think I had a custom gorilla here and just a bunch of crap lying around. And I had this magazine rack that my buddy Alex gave to me that I've been using for toys and VHS. I can show you my VHS. I forgot to show you. There's Dunstan. Here's Dunstan the skeleton. Hello, Dunstan. Dunstan. Greetings, you fool. And an old school Dracula blow mold. that I have hanging out there. Castle Grayskull box, but a newer one. I got tons of VHS here. You know what? I could just make a separate video on some of the VHS that I have, and we'll leave that for later. We'll do a VHS tour. I keep some of these, like, well, look at the Skeletor mask I got there recently. I got some of these Lego, a pumpkin skull that I'm holding on for my kids. Look at this, $10 for the Mirage Rat King. I got a bootleg Stormtrooper over here too, just hanging out. One of the few Funko Pops that I have. I don't collect a lot of these, but this was on sale for $5. And a Hellraiser Rubik's Cube for $1. Pretty cool, huh? And for you Godzilla collectors out there, this is just the box, but I have the figures put away. I got some rare Godzilla figures here. I did not spend $100 on it. I actually got a pretty good deal on these, but I have I guess a sweet tooth for translucent and oddly colored kaiju figures. And an old school Halloween decoration just hanging out there. I've been trying to mess with this Venom figure. I do collect some Venom stuff. I think this was a pretty cool, but I wanted to use this for a particular art project. And just boxes. Sometimes I just have boxes, you know. But this right here, this is a Matt Balls figure done by and there's a whole, this is the only one I really got. I kind of wanted to pick up more Cloudco, and I actually there's one of the persons that runs this, the main guy here, is an online buddy of mine, and I remember he was showing prototypes of these, and these are just fantastically detailed, amazing figures for collectors. And I still feel scared to take them out of the package, but it still goes good with everything else that I have here. I'm a huge Matt Balls fan. Not huge, but, you know, I remember them. And I think Oculus was just my favorite one. And when they come out with the body ones, I had always wanted to get it, just never found the opportunity to do so when I was a kid. You can never find them around. So I'm glad that, Premium DNA. Sorry, Premium DNA. Sorry, Ben. Premium DNA still puts out these amazing figures that I think they did Earthworm Jim in recent years that were just stellar figures for collectors. I mean, if you're going to be spending about $40 for a figure, you might as well go with an indie company like Premium DNA and get something that you know has like these just like fantastic details and paint apps. I mean, you look at the highlights on this. I mean, it's one thing to add like, you know, some sort of, you know, wash to it to bring out some of the details of the darks, but they actually went in and did a lot of, it looks like it was hand painted. You know, it looks like an art figure. So anyway, this is I guess the second round. Real quick before I move on, just some old art pieces that I did as well that are just hanging out, and stuff that I need to open. That's another thing here, is just I got so many stuff that I gotta consolidate boxes, and it brings us back to the beginning right here. But this is just the second part of our, I don't know, ongoing studio tour, and we'll go more into all that junk over there. Anyway, in the background you're hearing a band by the name of the Fixations. They're a wonderful rock band out of the New Braunfels, San Marcos, San Antonio, Austin area. So anyway, guys, this is our little studio tour, Sound Tank in San Marcos, Texas. And this is just a bunch of my junk that I need to organize. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's going to probably look different in the next year or so, I hope. But we'll take care. You take care. Oh, I didn't notice I had two creatures, a glow-in-the-dark one and a regular one. You guys take care. We'll see you later on.